Hey guys, 1952 Jeep here. I was going to do a quick video on showing you how my planting rig goes on the tractor, but I had to get a little ahead of myself. This is the drawbar, which pulls anything from a bush hog down to the turning plow and the cutting harrow, the disc harrow, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, this is the drawbar rig, and I had to pop that thing off right quick last night, or night before last, to get some stuff done before the rain hit. But there it lays. I'll eventually do a video on putting it back on. That'll show you just as easy how to take it off. But there it lays. Now let's walk outside to the old tractor, and I'll show you the beginnings of the planting rig, which I've already put one piece on, but it's simple enough. Anyway, meet you outside. Okay, here we are outside with the little Farmall 140. I've got the bottom part of the planters on right now. It's this blue little third wheel hanging back here in between the back tires. And what I've used it for is to lay off some rows that I'm just going to plant already started seeds in: my tomatoes, my squash, my peppers, and such as that. I've just laid off those 6 rows, but now I'm fixing to put the rest of the rig on that actually lays seeds in the ground for me. But this little part right here just goes on. This can be removed off the tractor, but I leave this on almost all the time, this whole section. But if you see here, this little bolt rig, that's part of this blue deal that puts the seeds in the ground. The big wheel's for covering the seeds up, actually. That's what it does. If you can see right here, there's a hole. I've got a tube that runs from the hopper that's got the seeds in it right down to this hole, and that's where the seeds drop in the ground, and I can actually see them go from this seat up here. They call this little tractor Cultivision. The reason it's offset is so that while you're driving along, you can look right between your legs and watch your crop go along. You can see how well your plows are doing, if you need to bury them a little deeper, if you need to pick them up some or whatnot, just anything you need to do. But that's Cultivision. That's why this tractor's offset. It's a 1-row tractor, just does 1 row at a time. You'll see Farmall tricycle tractors that are set up with the engine dead in front of the steering wheel, gas tank just completely centered. Usually those are 2-row tractors. You'll have a row on either side, so you're looking to your right and to your left down on 2 rows. But this is a 1-row Cultivision tractor, perfect for a small homestead. The first part of the deal I'll put on bolts right here and here, and it goes over to this side and has a chain that runs down to that cog right there, and a sprocket that goes on it. That's my transmission. As I lower and raise the thing, it goes in and out of gear, and actually will either allow my hoppers to spin and drop seeds, or disengages them when the plows are up. So let me scratch that out of the barn, and I'll be back out here in just a minute. Okay, we've got it put on. We've got the chain installed back here to this gear on the back sprocket, and got all the nuts and bolts tightened up. Didn't take but a few minutes. Got the little engage disengage bar hooked up to this little piece of the hydraulic system there that lowers and raises things. Last piece to go on, well, the last piece of the rig itself, other than the buckets, is the little setup for the fertilizer hopper. Now, I don't usually use the fertilizer hopper. I let my plants get up, and then I just side dress them by hand while I'm out there weeding them by hand. But I go ahead and I put it on just to keep track of the parts, keep it fresh in my mind how it goes. Okay, here we are, pretty well all set up. We've got the like I said before, I'm not going to use the fertilizer hopper, but this is how it pretty much goes on there. It's slips in on that little bar right there, and you see the gears, that's where they'll mash up, and this little wing nut here, like so, and that holds it in place. So I'm not going to run it this time. Anyway, this is your feed adjustment. This opens a little gate that drops out as the wheel spins inside there and stirs it around to the little gate. This little gate, you can adjust it up and down to adjust your flow of your fertilizer. Say you're running a heavy duty 1313 fertilizer, you want the flow to be really low. If you're just running a 888, something like that, then you could open the flow on up and add a little more fertilizer to the soil as the seeds go in. Here's the seed hopper, and those are discs for different types of seeds. Anyway, this little hopper mounts up just like so. Falls in back there in that little groove. Then you put this little spring right here, push that around and lock it into place, and your hopper is there ready to fill with seeds, and set out a bunch of corn, okra, peas, whatever you want to put in the ground.